Okay, welcome to the live replay, everyone. I am off to a late start tonight. We had supper plans. It's October 2nd, by the way, for those of you joining the replay. We had supper plans that went late, so I'm just hustling on here. Late in a good way. We had a great time. Open that. Haven't even fired up my music yet. Hey Jill, how's it going? Welcome here, you guys. Yes, we were visiting friends for supper and we stayed later than we planned. So I'm off to a bit of a late start, but I am still here. There we go. The music decided to join us. Hey, Kristen, Haley, welcome here, you guys. All right, so we are gonna start November today, which I usually like to plan the next theme. I don't like to start the live with planning a theme, but that's how we're starting today. So whoever's here gets to help me plan the theme. Hey, Natka. So the prompt for November is just fall. So we were talking yesterday about how we've been using a lot of kind of muted or pastel colors back to back. So in June we did bright, but since then we've been using very soft pastel colors. July was this sort of like almost cotton candy colored pastel palette. August was very muted. September we were totally back into the pastels for this baby girl theme. And then October as well, we chose a very soft color palette. So for November, I'm thinking, yes, exactly, Naka. I'm thinking like deeper, like reds, oranges, yellows, maybe dark greens, stuff like that. So the prompt is just fall. I'm picturing like mushrooms, leaves, acorns, that kind of stuff. But let's go to Pinterest, find some ideas, and then go back to Pinterest and find how we want to actually lay out that cover page. But that's kind of the direction I'm going. So if you see me scrolling past perfectly good fall ideas, that's why. I'm pretty locked in on a certain aesthetic, just so that we can kind of break out of this color trend that we've been in for a while, because I know that Ivy wants variety in her journal. So let's just search fall doodles to start. Oh yeah, another theme idea that I thought could work is like apple picking, like some dark red apples and baskets and stuff like that. I feel like that would be cute. Ooh, or like a sweater weather theme. Oh wait, what was this doodle that I saw underneath? Oh no, that's not really as fall. Fall doodles. I feel like these pictures all are just the same doodles, just different artist interpretations. You know? Like all of them have a mushroom, all of them have a pumpkin. Okay. Yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of repetition of the same types of doodles that I was already thinking. So I'm just gonna pop back into TikTok to see what you guys have to say. And then I think we may as well just look at different cover layouts and then choose some fall doodles that fit with that cover layout. The sweater is cute. Apple picking. Hey, Brittany. Welcome here, you guys. Cozy cottage theme. Like a coffee theme. I don't actually know if Ivy likes coffee. She never mentioned coffee for any of her stuff. Sunflowers, apple picking, corn stalks. Aw, thanks, Jay and Jesus. I like my name too. That's just kind of nice. Liking your own name. Sweaters and gingham, cute. Okay, I'm gonna go to Pinterest again because yeah, those are the types of doodles that we want to do. Maybe sweaters or like knitting type stuff, but more likely mushrooms, acorns, pumpkins, leaves, that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna find a few different cover layouts and then we'll come up with kind of what types of doodles we would put on each layout, and then we'll take a vote. But I think we're ready to just jump to this point. That's cute, like a fall picnic type of thing. I'm always just hesitant to save, like to give themes that someone has already done. You know, like if I wanted to take this and turn it into a summer theme, I would be much more likely to actually present this as an idea. But I don't like to actually just copy people's layouts, you know? I like to make my own just using guidance from other people. Okay, so let's try to find something different here. Okay, we could do this one, a variation of this, but with a sweater, like a fall cozy sweater as the main doodle, and then maybe instead of like these little flowers, maybe like some little like fall leaves or acorns or something like that. But I did like the sweater weather theme idea, so I'm gonna screenshot that for a sweater theme. And sorry, you guys, I can't see any like comments and stuff when I'm here on Pinterest, because normally I'm using my iPad to read your comments. So if you're commenting right now, I will try to read back over most of them once we're done here on Pinterest. Let me see, I'm trying to look for a layout that would work well with like mushrooms and stuff. Okay, we could do this type of thing for a cozy cottage theme, but like, I like the oversized plants growing beside, but like maybe oversized mushrooms, like that are almost as big as the cottage or something. Just for a kind of, I don't know, fun. Just for fun. Okay, I feel like we could do something like this, but instead of like very spring-like doodles, we could just fill that with fall doodles. Mushrooms, pumpkins, acorns, leaves, that kind of thing. And then let me choose one more. Oh, I love these little doodles by Amisa Omar. She's one of my favorites. But that's not really taking me the direction I want to go. Let's see here. I just want one more cover layout that could work maybe with like an apple picking theme or something. Okay, it wouldn't look exactly like this, but I'm going to save this as the example. All right, let's gear up for a poll. Are there any moderators here right now who would be available for a poll? I'll go back into TikTok so that I can actually see the answer. Kristen, okay, thank you. Could you do 4 options, 2 minutes? That would be great. Oh yes, no, you guys, I started so late tonight. We were out for supper, well, at a friend's house for supper, and it was lovely, but it definitely went longer than expected. Oh, I accidentally screenshotted that. Okay, so these are just some doodle ideas, kind of the color palette, the direction that we're going. We've got a poll right up below my name, 4 options. We're choosing a fall theme for November. So idea number 1 is to take this kind of layout and turn it into a sweater weather theme. So we would do some kind of like cozy knit sweater instead of the jacket, sub out some of these doodles for maybe like acorns or leaves or pine cones or something. That is idea number 1. Idea number 2 is like a fall cottage scene. So we would have a little cottage like this with maybe like some pumpkins and some like oversized mushrooms and maybe like fall leaves falling down instead of these things. That's idea number 2. Idea number 3 is just to kind of fill the center part of the page with assorted fall doodles, mushrooms, pumpkins, acorns, leaves, that kind of stuff. That's idea number 3. And then idea number 4, this picture really doesn't represent it well, but I was thinking like an apple picking theme. So like maybe a little basket with apples in the middle and then have like some apples and fall leaves scattered around here with like a nice deep red. I feel like that would be really pretty. So that's idea number 4. Let me show you the ideas one more time. They're all a little bit different, but all fall related. So idea number 1 is to do, oh yeah, there's an apple basket, but I would use a darker red. Idea number 1 is to turn this page into a sweater weather theme. Just make it fall vibes basically. Idea number 2, cozy fall cottage. Again, add fall elements to this type of layout. Idea number 3, fill this circle with fall doodles instead of these kind of summer spring doodles. And then idea number 4, which really isn't represented well here, but basically just a basket of apples in the middle of the page and then small apples and fall doodles sprinkled around. That's number 4. Go ahead, make sure you put your vote up at the top there. Ooh, number 2. I don't even remember what number 2 was. Okay, cozy fall cottage. Very cute. I'm just gonna set my iPad back up and then let's start swatching. No, somebody block that. Whoever that is. Yucky count, 90 followers. There's no way. Block, block, block. I blocked them like twice and I can't tell if it actually works because it always gives me a confirmation message that it works, but then she comments again. I need help. I already blocked her twice and it said that I was successful, but she's still here. But it says that I blocked her from participating in the live. So I feel like I shouldn't have to mute it. I feel like it might just take a sec. Oh yeah, now it's gone. Oh, mute takes away the past messages? What? Comments off? What happened? What happened? Oh, did all of my comments just disappear or was that just me? That was scary. I'm sure that was one of my moderators being helpful. It just freaked me out for a second. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, good. We're back. Thank you very much, guys. Alrighty. let's do our color palette here. Right, we've got Cozy Fall Cottage. Oh, thank you, Kristen, my hero. Amanda, yes, I would love to pack your order. Okay, I actually have 2 Amanda orders at the moment. Which Amanda are you? You can either tell me your last name or your order number, whatever you're more comfortable with sharing. Yes, the code live stream will be good. Yeah. Use the code live stream for a discount and then we can pack it up right away if you want. And I'm just realizing my charms were supposed to deliver today, but I haven't checked since we were gone for supper. Okay, Amanda Padilla. Yes. We can do yours right away if you want. We're not really in the middle of anything right now, so we may as well. I started so late tonight, Allie. You really haven't missed anything. We just chose the November theme, but we didn't actually do it. We didn't actually start it all. Oh, other Amanda's here too. Okay, we'll start with Amanda P, because she spoke up first, and then we'll do Amanda C. So Amanda P ordered a Glacier Blue journal with a charm and cover design. Ooh, white A and gold snake, leaf, or nature charm. Okay. Let me pull out. Oh, I'm so sorry, Amanda. Oh no, I do have a white A. It's my prop A that I always use when I take pictures. I do an R and an A, so that it's Rylee Autumn, but you can have it if you want a white A. I'll just find a different prop. Snake, leaf, or nature charm. I do not have snakes, but I certainly have a lot of like nature related charms. This is just straight up a leaf, which was one of your options. But pretty much everything in this drawer is at least vaguely nature related. We've got some bugs, bees, ladybugs, moths, butterflies, some shells, a turtle, some food and mushrooms. So it's all like loosely nature related. But you know what, you guys, I just want to run upstairs to my porch and check if the package with all of my new charms arrived while I was out for supper, because I haven't checked since then. I'm going to be right back. Okay, I'll go as fast as I can. Okay, worth the trip. They were here. At least I placed 2 orders recently that have charms in them. And one order just arrived today, which I don't know which one it is. We'll find out, but let me show you what else we have. Yes, I got all my new pom-poms. Yay. Because I've been out of all my favorite pom-poms. Okay, so we've got pink, dark blue, light green, dark brown, light brown, little teddy bear charms, gold locket and key charms. I'm not going to unbox these right now, but if you see something that you like, keep it in mind. Gold turtles. I went with gold ones instead of colored ones this time, just for fun. Silver cameras, which I thought would be cute if you're doing like a memory keeping journal. Oh yeah, another set of the white letters. So replacement for that white A. Oh yeah, a few sets of white letters. Cream colored pom-poms, not stark white. I'm really excited for those. And then, okay, these ones I am going to open because I hope they're as cute in real life as they were online. They look like so realistic. They're blueberries. Aren't they so cute? I don't know what these are made of, but they're made of something different than my other charms. But they're like all blotchy, like a washed blueberry. Oh, okay, so exciting. So I've got like a million new pom-poms that match the journals perfectly. The soft pink, soft blue, dark blue, green, light brown, cream, and dark brown. Oh yeah, I also got replacements of these butterflies because the white and purple were gone and I just loved them so much. So I got another set of those. And then, yeah, a bunch of other charms. The blueberries are so cute. I'm gonna put, they're kind of big though. Like, they're almost as big as the pom-poms. I'll only be able to fit a few in here. But anyways, a bunch of new charms. So if we're packing your order tonight, and I'm not gonna put all of these charms into my charm holder right now, but you know that they're here. So if you ordered and you wanna pack your order tonight, you can consider those charm options as well. Okay, yes, Amanda was stuck between the leaf and the mushroom. These ones are butterflies, but all of these ones down here are moths. I've got some of each. Okay, and I think that's everything that oh wait, oh no, and then I had more gold bows. Oh yes, and I've had a few people lately. Someone was here the other day who wanted a cross, and I do have some crosses now. Put those in there too. Haley, have I shipped out your journal? No, I haven't. You want to switch to the white butterfly? Oh yeah, you did the soft pink the other day, hey? Yes, so Amanda, you're thinking A and the leaf on one and then blueberry on the other? Is that what you're thinking? Oh yes, that was you, Melanie. And then you went with something different because I didn't have one. Okay. Yes, Haley, just remind me. I'm gonna do Amanda's first since we've got it right here, but remind me. Yay, I'm so pumped. And guys, you know what else came in the mail today? Way earlier than I expected. The pre-made journals. I am so excited. I'm not going to show them to you tonight because I literally got them right before we left for supper, so I haven't even been able to look through the whole things, but they look so good. And the packaging, like, I got them to do linen book bags instead of, like, so many companies I feel like do a cardboard box. And those are so cute, but like I wanted to do something a little bit different, and the linen bags are gorgeous. I'm so excited for these. But anyways, wow, what an exciting day. Charms, journals. Now I need to remember how I even hang this leaf because I always need to do 2 loops. Okay, I need to just focus here. I need to stop thinking about the journals and the charms and just lock in here. So Jess, I'm hoping now that they're here, I'm wanting to spend the weekend doing like taking product pictures and setting up the listings, and then I'm going to open the pre-orders next week. I'm thinking like first thing next week is what I'm hoping, but that just depends how much I get done on the weekend. These listings, like, I mean, I'm used to just using Etsy, right? And so Etsy does all the work for you. They make it seriously so easy. Shopify, which I just started using, not as easy, at least not for me. I'm just not as used to their system yet. And with the different like layers of personalization, it's going to be a little bit more work for me to get the listing actually just up and running. Like I need to decide on the gold foil cover options because I'm not just going to let everyone give kind of a random prompt anymore. I feel like that might be a little bit too much for me to, you know, just process a different unique doodle for every person. I just kind of need to have a menu. So there's a few different things that are going to happen before I actually have the listings up and ready. But I am really hoping that it will be like Monday or Tuesday of next week that I can officially launch the pre-orders there. Yay. So exciting. Oops. I'm too excited to use my pliers properly. I feel like I've been doing so well with 2 pliers lately. Until today. The blueberry is very cute. It is definitely more bulky than some of the other charms. That's one thing to take into consideration, but it's very cute. let's get these on here for Amanda. Hey, Lash Escape. Welcome here. All right, Amanda. And you ordered a charm and a cover design. Amanda with stars or sparkles. Let me just write that down for you on your thank you card here. I just got another batch of thank you cards in as well, so I need to get these set up. Yes, we are going to do November today. We just chose the November theme, but we haven't actually started doing it. Haley, actually leave the pink butterfly. You know, I love the white butterfly, but I agree with you on that one. I think the pink butterfly looks perfect with the pink pom-pom that you chose. So I don't think you'll miss the white one at all, having that pink one on there. Amanda. All right, and you wanted Amanda with stars and sparkles, so I'm gonna write that on your thank you card as well. Amanda. I'm gonna be doing all the gold foil personalization tomorrow for your guys' orders. So if you want a sneak peek, I'll be sharing some of them to my Instagram story as I finish them up. That will be tomorrow afternoon. Thank you so much for your order, Amanda. These are the charms that Amanda went with. She's got a white A with a gold leaf and then a little blueberry on the other one. Thank you so much for your order. It's a blueberry, Caitlin. They just came in today. I just got a huge order of charms. Like I literally ran upstairs during the live to go check if they had been dropped off because they said out for delivery, but then we went to a friend's house for supper, so I didn't actually get to see if they arrived, and they did. All right, let's do Amanda C now. Amanda C ordered a petal pink journal. Let me grab that for you. I do have more fruit. I have strawberries, lemons, and blueberries. Aw, for your coworker who's having a baby girl in a few months, an S gold locket charm with a pink pom-pom. Cute. Okay, yes, you know what? I'm just gonna do like a mini charms tour right now. So Amanda, if you see something that makes you change your mind, you want something different, just let me know. But I will do a little charms tour. This is the one that Amanda was thinking, the little S locket. And then, since you were thinking pom-poms, I'm gonna pull out the pink pom-poms so that you can see the color comparison with my other pink pom-pom that I have. And then I'll do a charms tour. Let me lay out all of my different pink pom-pom options. And then I will tour you guys through the charms. So, as usual, top floor is letters. By default, I have white, gold, pink, black, and heart lockets for each letter. Some letters are sold out of some types. The next drawer, we have some little accent charms, these small acrylic stars, small colored rocks, and then these little diamonds. Freedom, I got on really late tonight. I've been on for maybe half an hour now. Then in this drawer, we've got the fruit at the top. So lemons, strawberries, blueberries, and then mushrooms, which I need to swap these guys now that I got the blueberries here. Then we have these gold leaves, flowers in 3 different colors, a bunch of pink bows, these gold bows, white resin crosses, turtles, a bunch of shells, butterflies, ladybugs, bees, moths. And then in this drawer, I have assorted color coordinated charms. They're very random. Some of them are cute, some of them are weird, but they're there. These paw prints I love. I've got 4 different dog breeds here, a few different cat options in here. Coffee, 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 books, books. And then the bottom drawer is my pom-pom drawer, but I did just get a bunch of new pom-pom colors in. So these are the pink ones that just arrived. I may as well put a few more of those in because I've got them open. I also got this really light, like soft tan, and a cream color, like off-white, and then brown. So these 3 colors, especially these 2, match perfectly with the espresso journals. The soft pink here I got purposely to match with the petal pink journals. These 2 blues both work really nicely with the glacier journals. And then I got more of the greens that I have on my matcha color journals. So full pom-pom restock. And then other random charms that I just restocked today include, these are like little keys and lockets. So you could like get one on your journal and one on a friend's journal kind of thing, like the key and the locket, and do like friendship bracelet sort of idea. Then we've got little gold turtles like this. The blueberries that you just saw. I'll open these ones up because I feel like these ones I was really excited for because they'd go so perfectly on like a memory keeping journal, you know, like a little camera. They're silver. I don't have very many silver charms, but I couldn't find cute cameras in gold, so I just went with the silver ones. I think they'll work. And then these are little teddy bears. Let's see. Yeah, this was kind of a random assortment of like gold teddy bear related charms. It was hard to find cute teddy bear charms that didn't just look like plastic. Like the other teddy bear charms that I could find looked really cheap, but I knew that I wanted teddy bear charms. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for new ones. A bunch of pom-poms, teddy bears, cameras, blueberries, locks and keys, turtles, and then replacements of some of my letters that I normally use. Those are the new ones. So, Amanda, now that you've seen some of the new ones, do you have a different idea, or do you want to lock in one of these colors? You can just say 1, 2, or 3 if you want to stick with the pink pom-pom and the S locket. But if you have other ideas, no problem. You just let me know and we can sub one of those out. I don't have specifically a cat paw print, but if you ask me, you can get away with calling this a cat paw print. Pink S purple pom-pom. Yes. Let me show you that comparison so that you can see how you like that. And then I'll just wait until you lock that in before I start putting them on. So would you like to lock in the pink S purple pom-pom? Yes, okay, lovely. Let's do it. Put those away. Hey Joanna, how are ya? All right, and then while I put these on, let me read over your... Okay. So for the cover, we're gonna have memories on the top in stacked calligraphy, and the name page we're gonna write Sloan in purple calligraphy sideways with the same doodles and sparkles I used for Shirley's name page. Shirley had flowers, right? Is Shirley's on my Instagram? Or are you remembering that from TikTok Live? I would pull up my Instagram on my iPad so that I can look at it if it is on Instagram. Add a little bumblebee? Yes, for sure. Okay, it is on Instagram? Perfect. Then I am just gonna, as soon as I'm done these charms, I'm just gonna open up my Instagram. So Sloan in purple along the side with the same doodles as Shirley's and add a little bumblebee. Sounds great. I remember loving Shirley's, but I don't actually remember all the different flowers that I did on there. So I'm gonna have to go look at it. No problem, Amanda. Thank you so much for your order. Okay, Instagram. Shirley, where are ya? Was it in a video or a picture? Do you remember? Let's see if I can find it. Oh, Shirley. Yes, yes. Okay. Do you want the same colors as well? Alex, we haven't done any of Ivy's tonight. We chose the next theme, but we haven't actually done it. So you haven't missed any marker on the paper yet. Okay, I think this purple is my closest match to the pom-pom, maybe. I feel like that's pretty close. So we'll go with that. Same flower colors would be perfect. Okay, so I know that I used a very light pink and then my kind of go-to pink and then my light mild liner yellow with a little bit of 991 on top of it. So Sloan in purple calligraphy down the side. Let's see here. Gotta make sure I spell this right. Sloan. Oh yes, for sure. I'll show you October, and as soon as I'm done packing this one, unless anyone else has an order that they're waiting on, then we'll go back in and actually start working on October right away. It's a cute purple, hey? It's Tombow 623 is that purple. One color that Tombow does so well is soft purple. They've got so many good soft purple options. And honestly, same with soft blue. I feel like they do soft purple and soft blue so well, but not soft pink. Like this is way too soft and it's such a big jump to their next one. I do like their pinks. They just, I feel like they don't ease into them as much as I would like them to, you know? The other Amanda just did charms and a cover, no name page. All right, I am gonna darken up some of these a little bit as well. I'm gonna add my little yellow flowers. Oh, and I'll do the bee flying across the top here. And I used 2 greens for hers, 192 and 228. no. Looking like slain. That's funny. It will have a little trail behind it and wings on it. We'll make it into a real bee. All right, and then Amanda. So on Shirley's name page, we had a few black sparkles sprinkled around, but then on the letters, she just had highlights, not sparkles on the letters. Would you like it exactly like that? Do you want anything different about that? What are you thinking? And we will add a little trail for our bee. Actually, I think I want to do the bee with the darker yellow because he's just a little bit too light. That sounds perfect? Okay. So I'm going to do the bee buzzing around here. Okay, and then the little black sparkles. Where's my black? Super fine, there it is. I'll do just a few of those little guys. Okay, there we go. I don't normally give my bees eyes. Does that mean? I can give him an eye if you think I should. And let me get your thank you card. Meg, I only add them to the downstrokes and only to the top part typically, but you can add them wherever. I just kind of decided that one day and did it exactly the same every single time after that. Another Amanda. Thank you so much for your order, Amanda. And then you were saying for your cover design, you wanted to say memories stacked. Would you like any little doodles on there, like any sparkles or anything, or just memories? Memories. I'm just writing that down here so that I get it right. Nicole, that's N89. Memories. Tombow N89 is my go-to drop shadow color. I'll put some of these markers away. Some little sparkles? Yes, for sure. Make note of that. Sparkles. All right. Thank you so much for your orders, Amanda's. Heart on the thing. Oh, Penny, you've noticed my habits. You're right. I always do a heart on the thank you. How did I miss that? Sorry, Amanda. It's not that I don't heart you. I completely slipped my mind. All right, let me set that one aside. So if anyone else is at all interested in placing an order, we will absolutely pack that up tonight. As you just saw, we did charms and the name page on Amanda's. The cover design is that third piece of customization that I will be doing tomorrow afternoon. I don't do that part on live typically, but you will get your covers customized before they are sent out. If you are interested, just use the code livestream so that you can get your discount, and we will pack it up here together basically as soon as you're ready. All right. Thank you, Amanda's, for your orders. We're going to jump back into Ivy's journal. So we just, before we started packing orders, we just took a poll on what her November title page was going to look like. Oh yes, some of you guys wanted a flip through. Okay, I'll give a flip through of October. Is that good enough, or were some people haven't seen more than that? I know I've had a few requests for an October flip through, but if you want to see more than October, I can go back to the start. So October, the prompt was Halloween, and we went with these cutesy little ghosts in frames. Here's our calendar memory spread, and then the weekly spreads just look like this. All the weeks are the same. Oh, well, Drastic Nail 95. Yes, we can do a full one. No problem. So this is Ivy's 12-month journal for 2026. We're 10 months in, so we've only got 2 more left to go, which means by the end of next week, I think we could have this thing finished. January, we did this little pastel galaxy theme with some fun like doodles on the lettering. This is January, and as we're going through, don't forget to let me know which month is your favorite. Oh yes, and if anyone is wanting to doodle along for November spreads, this would be a great time to get your markers ready. Although I haven't chosen all mine, so you'll have that time as well. But February we did Valentine's doodles, or Valentine's desserts. That was the prompt. March we did these lemons, which is definitely still one of my favorites. Aw, thank you for the gift, Lizette. November is, the prompt was fall, and we just voted on what the theme is going to be before I packed up Amanda's ×2 orders, and we voted for a fall cottage. Freedom, she picked all of the themes, like she gave us the prompt for every theme, and some of them she was here and present and helped direct things a little bit more specifically, but for most of them I have asked her like, hey, we're doing fall tomorrow, do you have any, you know, specifications other than just fall? And every time I've asked that, she's just said, no, I trust you guys. So most of them we have been choosing the specifics, and she just kind of gave the general prompt. But she did give all of the prompts. June, we did a Hawaii theme for her. Aw, thank you for the gift, Coco. I do appreciate that, you guys. I'll never ask you for gifts. Please don't ever feel pressured to give gifts like that, but I always will be thankful and appreciative of any sort of engagement. July, we did this mermaid theme, which I was most nervous for this theme when she gave me this prompt. Oh yeah, April's theme, Freedom, she just sent pictures of 2 of her son's birthday cakes. One of them was a teddy themed birthday cake, one was a dino themed birthday cake, and she asked us to just mash those together into one monthly theme. So that's what we did. August, the prompt was birthday. We found this cute birthday card on Pinterest. And that's what we used to do our theme. You know what, Jennifer? Yes, they just arrived today. The pre-order for the pre-made journals is gonna open up next week. I just got the first kind of batch of them. They're coming in waves, and I am so excited. I need to take pictures of them this weekend so that I can get the official pre-order listings up. But yes, I do sell pre-made journals that are completely drawn by hand, and they are here, and they are just about ready for you guys. September was baby girl theme, and this is my favorite. These are my favorite weekly spreads in the journal. I just loved how like soft they are, and I love doing letters like this. So fun. And then October, the prompt was Halloween, and we chose these little cutesy ghosts in frames. And that brings us to where we are right now. No, Sheena, thankfully, I never get my bulk orders like that sent with Canada Post. I always use FedEx. All right, so that's where we're at right now. For those of you who weren't here when we voted, this is the layout that won the vote. We're gonna do a cozy cottage theme. So I was thinking like some pumpkins by the cottage, some mushrooms or whatever, and then maybe like some fall leaves falling down. And what do you guys think? Should we include a calendar just for decoration? It wouldn't really be like a calendar that she'll actually use, but it would just be there kind of for the look. You know, it's a look. It's a look that I like sometimes, but I almost never do, you know? I never choose it for myself, but I can see why people do, because it's kind of cute sometimes. No, no, no. Okay. That's enough no's for me to just go no. Don't bother giving your other votes. I'm just going to go with no, just because I had enough people say that right off the bat. Okay. Let's do color palette. I'm thinking this for the cottage. This for the roof of the cottage. One of these oranges for pumpkins. Let me find a nice red for mushrooms. That's a good one. Is there any other red that I want to swatch to compare with that? Another color that I'm not crazy about with Tombos is red. Crayola Super Tips, they do red so incredibly well. Like these 3 are all Crayola Super Tips reds, and they're all a little bit different, but they're all so beautiful. Second orange. Yeah, I agree. Second orange. And all the reds look pretty much the same, to be honest, but they're all so pretty. Third orange, oh, first red. Freedom, no, and I don't think I'm gonna open one right away. I'm gonna kind of see how things go as I'm, okay, first red. That's fine with me. Put away the second orange and the other 2 reds. What else do we need? I'm not gonna vote on this one. This is just gonna be for like the stems of mushrooms maybe. And then what else do I want? I know, Freedom. I love them too, and I will hopefully open another one like at some point, obviously, but I think just for the time being, I wanna just make sure that I have enough time to give to the pre-made journals, and we'll see. Okay, then maybe like a yellow for leaves. You guys think a dark green? first yellow? I was thinking second yellow. I think I'm just gonna keep all of these markers in front of me and then use whichever ones I feel like using. I have done a couple of gnome themes, Natalie. First yellow, second yellow. Okay. Sorry, I do appreciate your guys' feedback, but I think I'm just gonna keep the markers that I have in front of me right now. And I might end up pulling in more colors. I might just stick with these. I don't know. No, brighter was not the goal. Just something other than pastels. Deeper, it was my goal. Deeper colors, not necessarily brighter colors. Okay, let me do, no, I didn't want to go brighter. I just wanted to go deeper, not pastels. Okay, let me sketch out a little cottage here. I'm not going to copy the one from the picture. I'm just going to do a, yeah, richer. That's a good word for it. Just going to do kind of a chill little cottage doodle. So my cottage is going to start 3, 6. Yeah, 6 in from the sides in case you're following along. I have no idea how tall it is, just kind of eyeballing it. I'll do a little peak to the roof like there. Oh, thank you. Yes, I do like my ring. Okay, and then we'll put a little like window up here, a door down here, and then a bigger window over here. I'm gonna put some pumpkins down here by the door. This is shaping up to be a black outline theme, which, just had one of those, but whatever. It's gonna be cute, so it'll be worth it. All right, and then I'm gonna do horizontal strokes to color the little cottage in. I'm having second thoughts on the gray roof. I'm wondering if I should do a darker brown. I'm just gonna do it. I love this gray. I used to use it all the time, but now I just don't find myself reaching for it as much, but I think I still like it. It is a very warm gray, but next to the brown, it still looks kind of like gray, you know? Sorry, too late. I know, Austin. I'm leaving my... I feel like I've strayed a lot from my usual style in this journal just because of what we keep voting for, but some of the themes like this, I would say is totally my style with like the style of doodles that it is. This month, absolutely not. I don't normally doodle like that ever. This one is more my style too. No. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Not my typical style, but I love it. And yeah, definitely not my style, but I've been loving it. But yes, I have been doing a lot more like fine outlining, which I never would do typically. But it's always for a good cause. It looks cute. So the sacrifices that I make for cute journals. Okay, and I think I want like some little like vines or something coming down from this window. So I'm not gonna color in the whole window box yet. Just put a few vines coming over there. I was thinking the front door would be dark brown. That was my thought. Have a little window box on here with these vines coming out. Front door will be dark brown with a little window on it. Okay. And then, oh yeah, I should add little stems to my pumpkins. And I want to add a few like, okay, do you guys think this would look silly? Because this is what I was picturing. I was picturing doing like oversized mushrooms beside it with like some green leaves sprouting around them. But would that look silly? That was my plan, was oversized mushrooms. You think that'd be okay? Sounds cute. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Like mushroom trees. All right, then we'll do it. I feel like I had enough people say, okay, that we'll just do it. I know, the roof is gonna get more dimension added to it, don't you worry. Everything is gonna have different outlines and stuff. We're working in layers here, and layer number 1 is just a base coat. Thanks, you guys. I did see a question a second ago. Do I practice my doodles before the lives? And the answer is no, but I have been doing journals for a long time. So some of these things I've doodled before, like this exact thing. No, I've never doodled this, but I have doodled pumpkins. I have doodled a cottage, you know. So there's lots of elements of this that I have doodled before, just I don't practice the, you know, exact theme beforehand or anything. Oh yeah, I do want to have some like just leaves coming out from here. Just kind of like a nonsensical theme. Like obviously it doesn't make sense to have giant mushrooms and leaves, but that's okay. Okay, now let's go over the roof. Just add a little bit of texture to it, like shingles kind of, you know. I'm just using the same marker. And yeah, okay, so we're gonna do a title. Oh no, Selma, I'm so sorry. Like honestly, if anyone else finds royalty-free music, I will use it. I just can't find any that don't get me copyright strikes. What should I do for the title here for October? Because in our sample picture, there's like a big calendar that takes up most of the space. And since we're not doing that, I'm not totally sure what to do for October. I'm gonna just start outlining though, since I know that that needs to be done. Oh yeah, November. Right. I won't write November. I won't write October. Oh, you guys. November. Same brown as the front door. Oh, no worries, Selma. I am not offended by music comments at all. This is not my favorite music either. I just need to not get copyright strikes when I try posting the replay to YouTube. So this is what I use because everything else just seems to be copyrighted.